How are you, man?
Doing good.
How do you feel?
I feel all right.
That's good, man. We've been hanging out tonight.
Just been hanging out.
What have we been up to, bro?
I don't know if we should tell them.
Do you think they're ready for it, dude?
I don't know if they're ready.
I don't know if they're ready, bro. You know what? I think that they are. Some of them.
Some of them.
Love gang out there.
Yeah, the love gang. That's right. Yeah.
Dude, you gotta get like
hashtag love gang.
Hashtag love gang, bro. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Holy
talk
shit,
with
man.
Yorke. Love gang all the way.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for being on, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Dude, you're the first motherfucking guest that I've ever had.
That's super cool.
This is the first interview, bro.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Man, I'm stoked.
Dude, thank you.
I'm ready to go. Yeah, not a problem. Just wanted to come down to Hove, you know, and
yeah, bro.
see where the party was at.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking. Honestly, I really wanted to get you on, bro, because like you're bloody supportive of the music scene, bro. Like, and you're a bit of a mystery. You know what I mean? And you're obviously a great musician.
All right.
But you're a bit of a mystery.
A mystery.
Yeah, you're a mystery man, don't you think?
I don't know if I'm a mystery, but
yeah, okay.
Maybe
okay.
to you guys.
I could be definitely wrong. Maybe to us, Australians. So should we lay out the story for everyone who's listening? Basically, maybe just give a quick run of how you ended up here in Adelaide because you're not from Australia.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucking been smoking and shit.
You've been smoking some dank. Some tobacco, hey?
Some tobacco.
Jesus, some strong tobacco. How do you feel? Do you smoke much
tobacco?
Good,
I feel good. Tobacco?
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
You know that wink, wink strain of tobacco? You know that medicinal tobacco?
Yeah, your fucking thing.
Oh, bro. Did we not say? I knew that was gonna happen. Eh?
That's crazy, man.
I gotta fix it, bro. Bro, can you please pass me a little bit of Brutag? Alright. Do we go from the start or?
I don't know.
Nah, we'll just get back into it. So I'll cut it.
Okay?
Yeah, we'll
cut out all the bullshit. Oh yeah, are we doing the chili peppers before all this, or are we doing?
Are we doing the chili peppers first?
When are we doing the chili peppers, bro?
Well, you know, we're really creating. Dude, we're creating Talk with Yorke right now. Like you are a part of Talk with Yorke history, right?
Hell yeah.
Alright. Oh,
we have to make this
coming down.
Is it coming down?
Try this one. Can you maybe stick it?
Oh
shit, brother. It stayed up the whole time, and as soon as I started filming, it all started filming.
Yeah, I know.
Classic, eh?
Classic. Fucking awesome.
Here, take a piece of this, bro.
I'll teach you how real men fucking fuck, mate.
Alright, oh, bro.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Okay. We're back.
We're back.
We're back in the hot seat, my man. Welcome to Talk with Yorke, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Here we go.
We're actually going to start at this time,
Yeah.
and nothing's going to fucking fuck up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do it right.
Are we going to do this together?
Yep.
Are you count us in?
On 3?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
That was... Got it, yeah. That was brilliant. So look, we've got a bit of a tradition here at Talk with Yorke, dude.
What is that? Tell me what that is.
Remember when I called you up on the phone?
Yeah.
And I think you actually maybe were a little bit excited about this. Like I don't know if you're excited about it, but you knew about it.
I knew about it.
And because you're on YouTube, right? You do a lot of stuff. Which
I
is why you know
I
about
get on
it.
YouTube, you know, and I put up busking videos or whatever, you know, comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to limit the vlogs though, because I know, hey, people don't really care too much about that. They want to see what you do, I feel like.
Right. You've done vlogs in the past? How many vlogs have you done?
Yeah, I've done some vlogs in the past, but I don't know, it's just not my thing. Like, I can't sit there for 15 minutes straight and just talk to a camera. With no no...
Yeah. Do you think it's just not like, you're just not made for that? That style of like social media? Like, but obviously you try different things because you are somewhat trying to have a presence online and stuff, right? Like you are...
Yeah, I feel like you have to have a presence online these days.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Sweet, bro. So,
but
because I was watching some of your videos, I saw like you had a few interviews, like radio interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
With like one was with Coast FM. That was pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. I went out there. They invited me. Shout out to them. Thank you very much for having my music on there.
That's killer, bro.
Hell yeah.
And now, so this is all right. This is my interpretation of the enigma that is B.Daniels, of the absolute. I would say mystery. I know you don't 100% agree, but for me, there's a mysterious element. I think it's because you're this guy, you know, you're from overseas, you're this American bloody just like roller coaster who's just like humming through Adelaide, you know what I mean? And you've just like landed in the scene.
Yeah,
right?
just right in the middle of the scene.
Right in the middle of the scene, to the point where you're probably one of the more. You probably make as much money as any other busker in a night could, really, in Adelaide.
That's a fucking accomplishment, you know. I mean,
Seriously.
who would have ever thought? I mean, back home, I mean, I was not a busker at all. I came here, bro. I started playing, and I made some corrections in the beginning because you just don't make a whole lot of, you know, you're not.
Wait, corrections as in like with busking?
Yeah, corrections with busking, exactly.
Okay.
Because if you're only making what, like $15, it's not the money.
What, in a night? $15
Yeah,
in a night?
no, yeah, or $15 for a set.
Yeah.
It's not the money.
Yeah.
But are we gonna sit here like?
No, I keep talking, but I think it just looks good on camera.
Yeah.
I might just
There we
little
go.
animations on it if you do a bit of swiggling around. Then I can I might put, what colour would you like to go? Because I'm gonna leave a trail.
Maybe like purple.
Purple?
Yeah, purple.
Done, bro.
Why not?
I can do that for you, bro. Cheers.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Fucking Harry Potter.
Oh, I want to say though to you, we just
Okay, I gotta stop the bullshit though. Like,
yeah.
you know.
No, don't stop
No,
the bullshit.
serious.
No,
Yeah.
don't stop the bullshit. Wait, do you? Okay, is that some deep, profound confession? You gotta stop the bullshit. Do you feel have you run away? Did you rob a bank and they had to come to Australia?
that's it,
or-
man. No, I
do you have some people chasing you, dude?
Fuck, bro.
Have you got some fucking people chasing you, dude?
I got debt
Back
collectors chasing my ass. I'll tell you that.
You do, huh?
And not just any debt collectors, but I think the federal government wants their student loan money.
Okay. Yeah, right. That's it. So, and you've
It's
just
about $100 grand or so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Holy shit.
Yeah, fucking lot of
holy
money.
crap, man. That's a lot, dude.
It's a lot of
Is that
money
a
to go.
scary thought?
It's a lot of money to go to college in America, man. You'd be
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah.
So you've been through that whole process, because where are you from, bro?
I'm from. I tell people I'm from Miami,
Yeah.
but I'm really more from the Fort Lauderdale area, which is like 40 minutes away from there. So yeah, by
Okay.
car.
Is
So-
that like a smaller,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
rural area? Because
I
Miami's
would
like a
say so.
party central, right? From what
You
I've
would-
heard, Miami it never stops type thing.
You would think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of got it's got South Beach. You know, you see all the music videos shot out there.
Yeah.
Pitbull.
Yeah.
Who else?
Everyone.
Everyone's just out there partying. You see the neon lights and everything, and there is a big element of partying. That fuck, I can't even talk, bro.
Have you done your fair share of partying in Miami? So you're.
I did.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
31.
Yeah.
So alright, so you fucked around a bit
You fucked around a bit. Yeah, you can say that.
in
Yeah,
Miami.
I did a lot of partying more in Gainesville. That's more north.
Okay.
You know, about
Yeah.
5 hours north.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah. Sweet.
But yeah, so that's where I did a lot of partying. Not so much in Fort Lauderdale, maybe a little bit. But
Okay, cool. So I want to let everyone know, because they might not realise, you're a very talented busker. Obviously, you're making pretty much all your money at the moment just busking. You're full-time busking.
Yeah.
You would call yourself
Yeah.
a busker.
yeah,
Especially because you just hit
I hit number 50.
a fucking milestone,
50th,
bro.
50th busking session.
Damn.
Hell yeah!
That's killer, man. Well done.
And the numbers have been increasing and gradually over time. Hell yeah, man! It's been awesome.
The numbers is in, do you mean online, YouTube?
I'm
stuff?
talking
Because you
about-
post videos
I'm talking
of your
about,
busking. You made a video that I watched as well. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean the figures.
Yeah, so what you're making is getting higher and higher and higher as you're getting better.
And it's because when you do a busking session and then you end it, you think about it later. What could I improve on? What did I do wrong? What were people making that face for? Or and you start to think about these things. And so you go out the next time and you're like, okay, I'm gonna not do this. I'm gonna do this. You make your corrections, see what the reactions are like. And then you just keep improving, keep adjusting. And I only got $15, and it's not about the money. It's more about an indicator of, hey, are you doing well, or do you need improvement?
Because money can be, obviously it's not like you said, and I agree, when I go busking, for me, it's not about the money. I do better if I don't think about the money.
Yeah.
I honestly think that.
Yeah.
But you're right, money can be a good indicator of if people like you. If people are throwing you, if you have a big night, then a lot of people fuck with you that night, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
What's your biggest night? And because you do it different, I like to go out during the day, And
Yeah.
I like to just like sort of do other stuff at night, like maybe sit home to edit or whatever.
Man, my biggest night was over $400. It was probably about, I think it was
400.
No. It was like 430 something. It was crazy. 431 and like 20 cents or something.
Yeah, right. That figure's just burned in your mind now.
Yeah.
Like that was a good night.
But in reality, like I think I was counting, and I think it came to 404.
Yeah.
But still, you know, like
Yeah.
fucking badass.
That's sick, man. I think it's really interesting, bro, because particularly like I'm interested in entrepreneurship. Like I think it's fascinating. That's why I don't know if you follow Gary Vee, people like that, like massive entrepreneurs who are sort of leading that wave.
Yeah.
And so I love busking because I feel like it's very entrepreneurial. Obviously, I would do it as well. You know, we're both buskers in that sense.
Yeah.
But I think it's interesting how it's different from a traditional job because a traditional 9 to 5. Dude, by the way, I must have touched that and I've touched my nostril and it's like it's got a bit of a burn to it.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna get stuck into these chilies like real soon.
Oh shit. Are we actually gonna take the one with the full seeds there, or how are we gonna break that?
Look,
one
because
up?
I think we both know the seeds are the guys who contain the damage.
Yes.
That's where the damage gets delivered from the seed. So we need to get I don't know. Is it still hot even without the seed?
I don't think it's
You gotta
as
get a bit of
hot.
seed.
You
Maybe
gotta
we
get-
should split because we don't need much.
Yeah.
Maybe split
If
that.
you eat that whole thing, you're fucked.
Yeah. Have you like dealt much with chili in the past?
Not really. Not just eating it like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But okay.
Alright.
You
Well,
ready?
I think mine's got a few more seeds in
You
you.
have a few more seeds. Yeah.
I'll take that though. Alright,
All
we're
right,
gonna do this.
Cheers.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's fucking do it.
Woo.
One.
We just got water, no milk.
Do we count?
Yeah, you count us in.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
that's an instant bit of heat.
Oh shit. Did we make a mistake?
Nah.
Oh fuck.
This is very right.
Oh shit.
This is the right move. Alright. Let's stay eye contact so that we don't just lose our minds.
Your fucking eyes watering.
Yeah, dude. So
Oh,
there's a
shit.
nice glaze on yours right now. Alright.
Oh, this is gonna be bad, bro.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Bro, that's not even.
We have no milk.
We only have pure,
What was that?
clean, unadulterated water.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn. Bro, what's that milk?
Alright.
Oh,
Yo.
that's better than nothing, bro. Alright, bro, so.
Okay, that's good for now. Oh shit.
Woo! Oh, I feel like I'm ascending, bro.
Damn.
Wow.
So.
So, bro, I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated with busking because, for me, it's like you're owning your own business almost, and you gotta like
When did you start busking?
me. I've been doing busking. Like, I'm from Port Pirie. Oh, I think I just touched my eyebrow.
Oh fuck! Don't do
Don't
that.
touch your eyebrow.
Yo, your eyes are watering, man.
I'm crying, brother. Right.
Fuck, this is hot shit. Whew. What are we gonna do with that last bit?
Should we split it?
I don't know.
I feel like you're handling it way better than me.
I don't know, man. That's fucking hot shit.
No, I reckon we're good.
Woo!
Mmm.
Hot damn, boy.
Honestly, I've been busking for like since I was a lot younger. I started busking just around my local Coles, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, I was doing some stuff. I'm going, eh?
Yeah, you really are, man. No. Tell your story because I keep interrupting. I'm sorry. This shit is just fucking hot.
Sorry, because we can cut this a bit to shorten it down.
Yeah.
We need time to relax. Yeah.
That was.
Get that water in.
Are we coming down yet? Are we coming down?
Yeah, I think I'm coming down.
I don't think so. I don't know.
It's like when you do bushies and you go up, and then the second half of the trip is like you're still tripping hard, but it's the shit end.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on the shit end of this chili trip, bro. This chili trip.
Where did you find that, bro?
That chili?
Yeah.
I grew it, bro.
You grew it? No, you didn't grow that shit.
I got that shit from
You got that from
our sponsor, Woolworths.
shit. We still have 2 more to go.
Nah.
Oh fuck.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
No?
Nah.
You're not gonna bite it like the last one you did? just like fucking. Damn, that is hot, bro.
Bro, that last one
just keeps coming in waves, man.
Yeah, it sticks around, dude. Like, let's explain it to the people listening. Like, what's happening right now is like the devil has awoken. It's like the devil was hibernating in my mouth for like my whole life, and now he's woken up from his eternal slumber to cause havoc and actually just like torture me.
Fuck.
I've got numb tongue, bro.
Yeah, what is going on, bro?
Are you tripping?
A little bit.
Dude, have you seen Hot Ones?
Oh yeah, Hot Ones. Have
you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I feel like some of the that's where I sort of got the idea, but I feel like a lot of the guests they get to the higher levels, bro, and they're like tripping balls. Have you seen the Kevin Hart one?
Oh yeah, I think I have.
Tripping out,
He
bro.
start tripping, yeah.
Actual and the Russell Brand one.
I don't know if I've seen that one, but I seen the Jack Black one. That is hilarious. If you if you want to laugh your ass off, look up Hot Ones, the Jack Black. What did he do, man? He took like a whole wig. Like he was not even fucking around. He just took the whole wig.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh,
On the hottest one or one of the early ones?
Yeah. Meanwhile, the guy who's hosting is only taking a bite of one chicken wing at a time. Yeah.
What, you saying he did that with every wing?
He did that with every wing.
Even the hottest one?
Yeah.
And he made it to the end?
I don't remember if he did the hottest one. I can't remember that.
He's a boss.
Okay, it's getting a little better.
Dude, Jack's back. I just seen an image of a hairy back. A hairy, like, 50-year-old back. Honestly, though, Jack Black influenced me, bro. Like, I swear, I just really thought he was really funny when I was younger.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yes, you are fucked. Shit out of luck.
Now
Now I'm complete and my cock you shall suck. You're first in line.
I'm never gonna get a sponsor, right? Because I just swear too much.
Exactly.
I don't really care though.
Or gigs ever again because
gigs because it's the PC police are gonna come.
It's over, man. The liberal media. No wait.
I'll be honest. I was watching The Project last night, bro.
Yo, I did not say that. Cut that shit out too. For real.
Yeah, bro. Bro. Like honestly, people out there are afraid to speak up against the liberal media stuff. Just like they're afraid to speak up against any sort of more radical sort of ideologies. I'm not saying the liberal media in general is radical, but there's definitely like a strong bias in a lot of media and stuff. Which is I actually don't mind if media outlets have biases, but I like it when they try and stay more neutral.
I feel like it's less news, man. It's just more like
opinion. It's more just like here's my like.
Yeah, it's more about the views. Like it doesn't really matter. Like as long as we're appealing to this.
It's such about the view right now at the moment. Like it's dude. That's all it is really. Look at the news, dude. Look at it. It's stuff that tugs on your emotions.
Yeah.
Like have you seen the stuff in Hong Kong right now?
No. Well, maybe.
Well, like there's people revolting against the government in China right now.
Right now. Let me get some of that.
Dude, I've watched some horrific footage, bro. Like, I'm not joking, like, I've seen some horrific footage of, like, supposedly, I don't know how true this is, this could be hearsay, supposedly the government are fighting with the people and there's stuff going on there.
I believe it, man.
And possibly...
I believe it.
It's insane. But, and then have you seen the massacres recently?
Oh.
Right? But this is why they put this stuff up, because there's lots of stuff going on, but they choose a lot of this stuff because when you say it, you get a reaction like that where you go, holy crap, you know, you're emotionally invested because we care. We actually care about people.
There actually, I think there's been more. If I could even talk English, holy crap! Man.
Is your tongue numb?
A little bit.
Mine's a bit numb. I don't mind though. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, it's not bad now. I think we're at the ass end of it. Yeah. But shit, what was I even talking about?
The massacres and stuff in the media.
Oh right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. There have actually been more than the news has reported.
Yeah, well, that's it. There's other stuff going on, and dude, that's
like they just report certain things, or
100%. Well, they got to pick like what they think are going to be the most effective stories to like. At the end of the day, man, maintain business because if they stop making money and people stop viewing, then the company goes down. You know what I mean? They can't have that.
Exactly, and they can't. Bro, you're gonna have to do a lot of editing.
No, it's fine. Dude, we're just having a chat.
That's it. We're just having a chat.
We've been hanging out all night.
Yeah.
Talking heaps of smack.
But now I'm trying to be self-conscious of what I'm doing.
You know what, this is the thing, I get it, because I know you can't, you can't be too careless and thoughtless when you're talking about your opinions. Sometimes you have to like really think about if it's going to offend everyone, and also you got to also be smart about what you say, because you don't want to like lose your job or lose your position, or like really just have people come after you. Like you don't want a mob and like an online mob coming after you. That shit happens.
That shit does happen.
Right?
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, if I could get that kind of audience, that would be sick, bro.
So all right. So let me ask you this: what are you trying to what are you trying to achieve? Like, because obviously you were an accountant, right? Or you studied it, so you did it a little bit. You weren't like, you didn't do it for long. How long did you do it for? In America, right? You were an accountant for a while.
Well, so I got a master's in accounting, and I did a little internship while I was, you know, out there in Georgia. That was about 6 months, and then after that I got a job, probably about a month, and I was working for some, like, he's a fucking asshole, dude.
Okay.
You know, and within the first month, you know, that was it. We just weren't.
You weren't clicking.
We weren't jiving, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Why is that? Because you don't give. I honestly really feel like I get the feeling that, and it might be more now because you've like gone out and lived this other life, and you really get to find out who you are. But I feel like you really don't give a shit. Who are you? That's a really hard question, but.
So it's a hard question. I'm 31, from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I grew up there most of my life. You know, when I was about 5, we moved from California to there and had been there for about 20 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
Got a degree there, an associate's, went off to college.
The American way, right?
The American way, go to college, get into debt.
Yeah.
30 grand.
The American way, right?
Hey, 30 grand was not bad for the first degree. You know? I mean, like, that was pretty cheap.
So can I ask you, was there like, because I feel like you are aware of like how it can be a corrupt system, especially with the perpetual debt state that's going on. But so like, was there external pressures for you to go to college? Because it feels like parents want their kids to go to college because they have that old school mentality. Or did you actually want to go? Like, did you really want to go, or was it other people?
I don't feel like I really wanted to go. It really wasn't my thing, but I could do it. You know, I was smart, and you know, it was not a problem. I had always been sold the idea of, hey, if you go to university, you will get a good paying job and whatever. I got the degree. I applied for like 6 months to a year, or maybe even 2 years at different places. Even beyond that, I don't think I got a single position to do with, you know,
what you actually were qualified to do,
or anything close to that. So
really, not even anything close.
No.
And that's accountancy, or is that the correct?
Oh, I went into elevator construction because that was the.
Okay, so that was after you got your master's.
Well, no. This is after I got a bachelor's.
Okay.
But I couldn't find anything, you know, really that would pay well at all. So I'm like, okay, I need to do something for my life, and I went into construction. And I was making, you know, I think it was starting $20 something an hour, US.
Okay.
So
it's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. I got a raise after that. I got up to $21.50, and then overtime would be, you know, about $40 an hour because it was double time.
So you can make a pretty good living. Like, you could be middle class.
Yeah.
You could be like well off middle class. Like,
and now
if you work really hard.
And I did that for a year.
Yeah.
But man, when you do construction, your back really starts breaking down. Your knees, like.
There's a reason they pay you so well, right?
Yes.
It's not easy.
You got the best health insurance, and by the way, most of your viewers are Australian, so they probably don't know how the U.S. health system works either. But like,
shout out to my Aussie homies, love game, seriously love game. That's what it's all about.
But yeah, the U.S. system is, it's a system of insurance. You have to have insurance, or else you don't get your
so we don't realize. Okay, you don't get healthcare.
And if you go to an emergency room, say you break your leg or something like that,
what is that?
And you don't have insurance, you're out of a lot of money, bro. You're probably out like 30 grand or whatever it would cost to, you know.
And that's like, you got to cop that full bill.
Technically, yeah, but people just skip out on it all the time, or they work out payment plans.
So is it because the system is so now congested with debt that like there's a culture of like people that just don't pay it? They just go, fuck this.
I think...
Is that a thing that happens?
Yes, there's a group of those people that do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
it's insane, the debt. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not fair. And, like, I mean, who am I to say what's fair, really?
Right.
But regardless of whether or not it's fair,
Who are we to say what's fair?
Who are we to say what's fair? We're just these subjective creatures.
Yes.
we're like these like evolved ape cousins.
That's it. That's it.
Who like just what are we doing now? We're just considering.
We're just hanging around and
just hanging around and
it.
busking, bro.
That's it. And busking,
and
bro.
looping and being a loop artist
and not even worrying about all that stuff. Just going out and having fun and playing music and fuck yeah.
Well, let's talk about like the looping, bro, because like how long have you been looping for? I'll show some. Is it cool if I show some of the video? Some video of your YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll be showing it right now. Maybe I'll show it like here.
Right there.
Yeah. So you just looping. So let's pretend like we're watching you looping.
Okay, we're watching me looping. I am looping right there. You know,
yeah,
it's going around in a loop, and then I'm adding another thing on top of the loop.
I can see, yeah.
It goes around 4 or 5 more times. You know, just adding some drums, adding some bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet video, right? Check that shit out.
Looks very impressive. I'll say that. You know what I mean? But
not to toot my own horn.
I'll put a toot in there. I'll put a
well, you put a toot in there.
I've got to put a toot in there.
Oh my god.
So they've just heard a nice toot. Let's get a round of applause from the audience.
So is it time for round 2?
Wow.
That's a lot of fucking seeds, man.
I know. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't think you're ready, man.
Dude, I'm definitely not.
I'm definitely not ready for this shit.
But that's not going to stop me. That's not going to stop me. Pick your.
That's a lot of fucking seeds, though.
I know.
Yo, we're gonna be fucked for the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Do you want me to have the more seed piece?
Well, no, because you had that one last time.
I don't mind. I'm hosting, like, I'm like, be 100% honest. You pick, please. You're the guest, I'll let you pick the piece. One has more seeds, one has less.
It doesn't matter.
Oh!
It doesn't matter at this point, bro. It doesn't fucking
You
matter.
went the more seed option. Respect, brother.
Alright.
Here, I'll pick up a seed from here, bro.
Okay.
So,
Alright. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. As the Aussies say.
That's it.
Do you guys say that in America, cheers?
Oh yeah, we always say
really?
cheers. Yeah, but it's only.
Oh, because you had that TV show, Cheers.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, we need to probably get more water. Because last time we went through a whole bottle.
That'd probably be a good idea.
So I'm going to do that?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do it and I'll just talk? I'll keep talking. No, I'll do it and you just...
Wait, and so we have to endure this for the next...
For a second. It's not too bad. It's better the second time
okay.
around. It's better the second time around. You had a few chills. Ready? I'm going to go get some water.
Alright.
And maybe if you could talk a little bit while I just quickly do that, just about like your love for music, where it comes from.
No, I'll just wait for you to get back.
Alright, yeah, fair enough.
Alright.
I love that, bro.
Alright, let me get some.
Oh. Why are we doing this the second time?
I don't know. Hey, it's not too bad for me this time.
Well, I think we had less seeds that time.
Are you okay over there? I'm doing
I remember I
alright.
was crying last time.
I think I'm doing rock.
You're doing much better than me.
Why do you can't handle spices, I don't think.
Why did I invent this segment?
I don't know.
What's wrong with me? I'm just self-torture.
And you gotta do this every time. Oh, you'll build up a tolerance, I'm sure.
I think so. Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about your love for music. Your passion for music, because you said in your last video it's become a passion.
What I meant by that?
Please.
What I meant by that is, I think busking has really become a passion now. It's something that, hey, if I don't go do it, you know, if I miss a weekend, or if I miss 2, something like that, I feel kind of weird.
Okay.
And it's, you know, something that I feel like I need to keep doing, so,
So you've never felt that weirdness with another sort of like hobby or something?
Well,
Like you never felt like if you miss it, you feel weird?
Yeah, well, if I give up guitar, like, what happens is I start getting really upset, like, at small things.
Yeah.
Like, you know? And you don't realize that that's what it is until later. You're just like, oh, you know.
True.
And you pick up the guitar again or whatever, and you're like, oh, you know. It
So
relaxes you, in a way. It, you know, brings, let me get some of that.
You getting a bit of hate?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Not too much.
I chewed up the seeds as well, though.
Oh. Alright. I'll I'll be right.
So, like, do you feel like if you miss out, if you just stop playing music or stop listening to music for too long, you start to feel depressed?
It can go that way, you know.
Have you used
Fuck,
music?
how do I describe it though?
Mm-hmm. Have a think, bro. Take your time.
Yeah, no.
Like, none of that. Like, I'm keen to hear.
Oh my god, bro.
Like with music, like you said, like, don't let me know too much, bro.
Alright, let's
you don't
cut
want to
that.
get that
Let's
stinging.
cut that off. Let's cut that off.
No. When you use music, would you say you've used music as a healing tool in your life?
It's a healing tool.
Because I believe it's very healing, music, right?
It's therapeutic. Yeah, like if it's not there, all I know is that I feel uneasy.
Anxiety.
It's anxiety but here's the thing, everybody has anxiety, I feel like, right?
Yeah, I feel like
anxiety or something these days. That's the trendy thing, right?
it seems like everyone has it.
It seems like
On some scale.
yeah. Did you see that one what was it, South Park episode?
Which one?
The one where Cartman had anxiety, something like that. Do you remember this?
I can't remember.
And he went around with like a box on his head and, on his phone.
What the hell?
You didn't see this episode?
Dude,
they all went to
South
the
Park,
water
they
park?
preach some truth, man.
Yeah.
Like, some of their premises are like really relatable.
Oh yeah, and Kyle at some point is just like, hey, fat ass or whatever he calls Cartman. Here's news for you. Everybody has anxiety.
Yeah.
I have anxiety.
Yeah.
Kenny has anxiety, or whatever he was saying.
Mic drop.
Yeah. And and like I felt like, wow, it's kind of interesting.
It's an interesting thing now. I think we're realizing about like things about anxiety these days that we didn't used to know, like on the scale.
Yeah.
And like really what it was. Like we weren't really talking about it so much, but now we talk about it a lot. And I think we've all been like, oh wow, there's anxiety there that I didn't even really think about or consider.
Yeah.
And it felt normal, but now you're realizing that it can affect you in a negative way and that there are ways of coping with it and that everyone experiences it, like you say.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little on, maybe start with just like your childhood and stuff, because I really want to unravel the mystery. And I know you think that's funny when I say that. So.
Yeah.
But and it is a bit of a joke. But at the same time, it is a bit of a joke. But at the same time, for me, there is a mystery too, because I don't really know that much, and we're doing this on Talk With Yorke.
Yeah.
But I don't really know that much about you, as far as like you growing up and stuff. Like you're this entity from this other life who's come here.
I see what you're saying.
I know, but I think that's cool because I get to meet you for you now, what you've become. I don't have the whole baggage of knowing who you were back in the day and who I expect you to be because I know where you come from, blah, blah.
Right,
I can actually take you on face value in a different way. So have you felt like that's been liberating for you in your life to be able to because when I moved to the city from the country, I felt so liberated that I could just be free and be myself, and I didn't know people.
Well, I feel like the city's great. Usually cities where I come from are super expensive to live in, so we, tend not to live in those areas more like, kind of how Adelaide is.
Okay. So is it funny for you like a city like Adelaide, because obviously you like Adelaide.
Yeah, Adelaide's great, man.
Because you didn't.
I've been having a fucking blast here. I love it.
Yeah, you really do love it. I can tell, and because you stayed here, you just go. Why would I go?
Yeah,
you're going to Melbourne soon to try it out, but you've chosen to base yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna base myself here. I initially came for 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give Adelaide a trial period here.
Yeah.
See what it's like.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are awesome. The music scene. Hell yeah.
Thanks, man.
And I feel like the music scene, there is one in Melbourne, but there's also a lot of competition. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm good, but am I that good? Yeah. I don't know, man. There's some really good people out there apparently.
I know what you're saying.
And having to compete with that, you're either gonna get better, number one.
For sure.
Or you're gonna fall behind,
Yeah, or you're just gonna go, this is too hard.
Yeah, or this is too hard, or whatever.
And me and you have talked about that we don't have that really in us as much. We actually are just committed to keeping on.
Yeah.
And like you said, adapting to it and stuff.
Yeah, and that's where it starts. I feel like, I started when I was 13 or something with the guitar. My mom's guitar was just laying around the house. And just okay, and I picked it up. I wasn't any good at it. I just played a couple notes and, just messing around. And
How old? Sorry.
Like 13. You know, so I started late. Like
Same time as me actually, like similar age. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I was like 14, so you started before me.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been playing around on just like piano and all these kind of different instruments laying around the house and whatever.
Because you got a lot of layers in your performance, and
but this started a lot younger.
Well, okay.
But
so talk about that. Talk about like what happened. You used to play the piano at like what your mum's piano or whatever. So.
Man, I can remember learning piano probably when I was like 9 or so. Like you know, because I'd always play on my uncle's piano. No, not lessons. Never lessons. The only thing I've taken lessons for is guitar, and that's why.
You can sort of shred like solo and stuff.
I can solo. I know my theory.
Because like for people listening, like you can watch like one of his earliest videos where he actually does a sick solo, or because I was literally jamming with you tonight for like a few hours, and you were shredding, and I was like impressed, bro. I was impressed. It's clean. It's clean. It's very clean.
It's clean. That's the instrument that I'm most technical at. Mm-hmm. So guitar. So that's where I feel like my best work kind of is, and that's where my base is guitar.
I feel
now when I'm doing stuff regarding looping, guitar is always at the base of that. You know, but I always add things into it, like you know, a drum beat, or you know, a synth on top of it, or if I want, I'll add vocals on top of it. It really depends how I'm feeling at the time.
Okay.
You know, there's harmonica laying around. I could easily pick that up, but you know.
Oh, and look, I want to go into the process, your creative process, because especially that last song that I saw you play at, live at HQ. I really love that, man. And I felt like that was a step for you musically. I felt like that was like the best thing I've heard you make. You know. But I want to quickly touch on. I want to stay on the piano thing, and not even the piano, but like, what was your first instrument? Was it piano? Was it guitar? Or
it must have been piano, because it was just laying around in my uncle's house. You know. But
I think I've always thought piano is a great first instrument to learn. To be honest, I think it helps you understand a bit like.
Helps you understand the theory and like
theory for sure.
It's easy.
It's easy.
Well, it's not easy, but like, I'm saying like it's easy to understand
and shit. You know, like in the key of C, it's a simple like.
Or like
each white key is like the progression to go up there. Scale, you know?
So what I was saying, it's easy to learn theory on piano. Is what I was saying. Rather than another instrument, because you can see the first, third, and the fifth. That's your triad. That's the first thing you're really gonna you know,
just like that C chord.
Yeah, like a C, C, E, G. You know, 1, 2, 3.
And like an E minor. I like marking like C, go to a nice E minor. You know. Maybe an A minor as well. Yeah. Maybe an F.
Hey, should we do like a little quiz here? So like I'll name like a chord or something, and you tell me all the letters and like all.
No, I'd be terrible. I'd be terrible at that.
Yeah.
I have like little to no theory. I've like very basic.
Or like, can you tell me the triad? You know, just like
try. So, let's try. I honestly don't feel
okay, so C major chord.
C.
What are the notes in C?
E. No, C major chord. C, E, G.
Yes. All right, good.
That's a try.
Go ahead. A minor chord.
A. C, E.
Ace. A, C, E.
A, C, E.
Right. What's A major?
A major is A, C sharp.
There you go, man. Good stuff. And now
I'm actually doing better than I thought.
Yeah, you're doing better. Yeah, man. How about an E minor chord?
I love an E minor. So E, G, B.
I think that's right, but I'm not sure. I think there might be a G sharp. Or wait.
No. E minor. No, not
shit.
That's E major. That's it. I got you, son. And now I'm looking like twizzled. Musical twizzle.
That's it. I'm done. I'm out, guys.
I just got you twizzled. No, that's cool. So piano, you started on piano. And you were jamming in America, and now you come to Adelaide and you're a busker, and like people love you. Like I saw that audio for the 50th. Like you've got fans and stuff.
Yeah, I have a couple fans.
You got a few fans. That's cool, man. I respect it.
And a couple people coming around to see me and all that on a Saturday night. And I love you if you're watching.
Oh yeah, definitely go check you out at as many shows as you can. Go see it. It's awesome, man. I love watching looping in general, and I love seeing like dude like yourself who just like loves it.
Hey, like, it's not only that. It's not only that, but. You know, if the looper is not working, or if I'm just sick of doing loops, I'll do other things, right? So I have like a little hockey puck. I'll just a very simple boom, boom, boom. right?
Just a kick, like a kick drum.
Yeah, so I think it's very important to be versatile as a musician too, right?
And dude, I feel like we're similar in that way that I also like sort of started on piano when I was like younger and stuff, and I liked piano more than guitar. But then I went to guitar, but I played a little bit of drums mucking around. My mate was a great drummer, so he showed me a few things, you know, just how to keep timing and how to get a bit of rhythm, because that's like people don't realize, I think, when like you're doing music and you're trying to develop yourself, how hard timing can be at the start to actually learn timing, to keep time, because when I used to play, I don't know about you, I used to play to my own time. And I would it wouldn't have a time structure. I would go on tension. So like if I wanted to just like leave a gap because it felt right for suspense or whatever, I wouldn't be counting the beats. I'd just leave it until I felt to go. You know, you play your own time. I was also an amateur, you know, so I didn't really understand it. But
hey, you're playing with feeling as well.
Playing with feeling, so I think you can dip into that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like, but when I started recording my stuff on GarageBand, then I had to put headphones on with a metronome.
Yeah.
So I had to like.
You had to.
Otherwise the music you couldn't.
And this is what's great about recording. This is a whole like additional topic that we could get into, but man, I could go on for hours about recording.
Okay, so you
but
use
I don't want to get off topic.
You use Pro Tools.
Yeah, Pro Tools.
Okay, so
Pro Tools HD, and I got it back in 2012 when it was like, you know, still pretty I think expensive for the cards and the you know, hardware, because you can't run it without any of this. You have to actually buy the hardware for it.
Okay.
And
so it's
nobody
hardware. What's hardware like
there's a
trying to get a
core
clean
card.
signal. Okay.
There's a core card, right? And so Pro Tools won't even open if you don't have that card.
Yeah.
There was an interface.
And how much you pay Pro Tools?
Oh shit! It was like $2,000 for the card.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling
you.
I'm telling you.
I did not expect that.
Just for the PCIe card was like $2,000 at the time. Now it's like $400.
Yeah.
But we're talking about US. So in Australia, you know, do the math.
Yeah, it's a bit more.
It's a bit more.
Sweet. So
so I did a lot of Pro Tools, and I got to learn about, you know, exactly what you were saying, man, with the metronome and and what works and what doesn't. And you know, I learned you always have to double most of what you're doing. You know, whether it's guitar. I wouldn't double a bass guitar though. Yeah, you get one of those. But like with guitar, you pan left and pan right.
Yeah, I like doing that.
Right, so you do one track here, one track over here.
You put that vocal in the middle.
Put the vocal in the middle, but also
kick drum as well and stuff. You want like drums, you still want in the middle, but maybe like a bit pan at a bit like 5 or like.
Well, drums.
10.
That's an art.
That's what I do, but I'm an amateur honestly still.
Well, yeah, man, like the overheads, pan them hard left and right. If you have anything else like a room mic is center probably, or it depends. If you have 2 room mics, you know, maybe you offset them just a little bit.
You just got to find space in the mix, eh?
Yeah, and even toms. Toms are not even in the middle. Like you'll kind of put maybe a rack tom 30% off to the side or whatever it is, you know?
Yeah.
Or a floor tom, like you might even go 75%.
Yeah.
On the other speaker.
It's crazy, and that's one of the things I love about it, like, because I feel like I need stuff that stimulates me, and I feel like honestly the tech side of things has been a new thing for me, and I'm really starting to dig my claws into it and really love it, because it really gives me like a task, you know, like sitting down doing editing, like doing post, doing adding animation, like it's time consuming and it's
consuming,
and it takes your energy, like you got to focus and really put a bit of work into it.
Yeah, and it's so much different from live, like being a studio musician versus like a live player. There's 2 aspects, and if you can have them both, you know,
like a producer, and then there's like, you know, like an acoustic artist or something like that, right? Like they're 2 different things, but when they come together, when they marry each other well, like it's fucking beautiful, bro.
Hell yeah,
you know.
And that's
who are your music influences?
Who are my music influences?
Like maybe take us through early days and where you're at now.
Early days was a lot of rock and roll. You know, listen to some 80s with my dad in the car, or like 90s or whatever. But like I really started getting into it in 2000, like that 2000s rock.
Okay.
God, who was around? I think it really all started with Blink-182.
Yeah, so
I think that kicked
like
everything
that
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did at the time. Green Day was good. You know, I was into all those
Huge.
guys. Yeah.
Sweet. So you got a bit of a punk
A
background.
little bit of punk.
It doesn't come out heaps and heaps, but like you are influenced by punks. Would you say?
This was
Maybe
like
it comes out more than I think.
this was in the early stages.
Mm-hmm.
And around that time, there was also Papa Roach, which was like,
Yeah.
you know, the heavier artist. So I liked the punk,
Really
but I gravitated
Okay.
more this way towards Papa Roach.
More intense stuff.
That, and then once like you started hearing heavier and heavier music, you know, you sink into this like
Definitely, bro.
rabbit hole of like
And what
really hard rock.
And what did you like smoke buds when you were like younger and stuff? Like when did you first ever like?
I think I was like 14 too. Yeah.
14, yeah, same bro. Same bro. We're the same person.
Oh my
You're the
God.
American version of me. This is busking.
You remind me of this guy back home.
Yeah.
This guy I went to middle school with,
Yeah.
Jesse.
Yeah.
I don't know why, man.
Does he get it done?
Well, I don't. He does that too, but like,
Yeah.
for whatever
That's
reason,
good.
you remind me of that guy. I don't know, like
Bro, maybe I am him
in the Australian form. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Like maybe we share a spirit bond. What the fuck's a spirit bond?
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking
man.
know, dude. Sounded good.
We'll add some like animations here.
Yeah,
Fucking
spirit bond.
Spirit.
Dude, ready? I'll animate a spirit bond between us. Ready? Let's put our hands up and we'll just. Spirit bond. It's gonna look cooked.
Oh my god, this podcast! I wonder how it's gonna turn out.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, it's been a bit of a shambles, but like it's like a beautiful mess.
Started out rough, yeah.
It's like a beautiful mess. It did start out rough,
Started out rough.
but you know what? We've eased into it, and hey, we're both new at this, really.
Yeah.
Like, or can I ask
Like
you?
I still feel kind of awkward on camera.
Okay.
How do you feel about it? Are you still kind of?
I'm getting better because I do a lot of the social media stuff, and I do like stories on Instagram,
Yeah.
which gets me used to just like talking to a camera. But I want to get back to quickly to your influences. So you went from like a more punk early. Like, what did your parents play and stuff? Like, did you have both your parents around? I don't
Oh
know.
my
I don't
god,
know.
like
Do you
Jimmy.
have siblings, bro?
Like,
Do you have-
no,
do you have
no siblings. No siblings.
Only
So
child.
I'm the only
Of
child.
course. It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense now. Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
So no siblings.
Yeah, no, the music we were listening to.
Yeah.
So I remember, man, like I would grow up and there was like Jimmy Buffett on the radio and stuff. You remember Margaritaville and
Nah.
no?
Nah. What year is this?
Fuck, this is probably.
I
when
was born till
like,
94, bro.
no, this guy is super old, but like
Okay, yeah.
I remember there were tapes laying around or something and it would play.
Okay.
And
And what is it like? What is it like radio?
Margaritaville, that's like one of the biggest songs. You haven't heard of it?
Dude, I haven't.
Dun, dun, dun. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. You haven't heard this shit?
No.
Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know. It's my motherfucking fault.
Is that what? Is that really?
Yeah.
Is that what they used to play? So they were like that sort of
Yes,
stuff, like
man,
that funny music stuff.
I can't believe you
I love
don't
that
know
shit.
Jimmy Buffett, man.
No, it's like we've got a version of that in Australia, bro. We've got a couple of versions of those guys.
I think your Jimmy Buffett is like Daryl Brathwaite or
What?
what's it?
Daryl Braithwaite?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm thinking of like Rodney Roode, people like that.
Oh yeah.
There's like Rodney Roode. Have you heard of him?
I don't think so. No.
It's just
no.
old school, like probably like really misogynistic shit.
Yeah.
Like because it's just it was the culture, I suppose. You know. Really
But I was
fucked up
thinking
in a
Daryl
fucked up way.
Braithwaite because how many hit songs has he really had? There's been Horses, right? Like what else?
Horses, but what a hit, Horses!
Yeah.
It's a mega
Yeah.
hit.
Exactly.
When you hit that, you hit gold. You strike gold, really. That's
And I had
gold.
not even heard of Horses until I got here.
Okay, all right. But so you started out with like that sort of cool stuff, and it's different.
Yeah.
Not the typical like pop radio stuff, right? You got a bit of like.
No,
almost
but you would hear like Prince on the radio sometimes.
Okay.
Or no. What was it? Like Michael Jackson or
Yeah.
what? My dad would like listen to all this 80s music.
That's
and
cool.
Stuff.
So a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Ever like anything like Soundgarden?
A little bit of Soundgarden, but not too
Pearl
much.
Jam?
I never learned. No, I haven't learned Pearl Jam either. Like,
Yeah.
You know, but I did listen to these guys.
Yeah. So you went from that, then you went to like a punk phase, and then you gravitated towards heavier stuff. So where did that finish? And then did you and if that's the case, how come you stuck with like acoustic guitar?
So you know, heavy metal or like hard rock,
Mm.
that category was a big part of my life up until probably I don't know, like 5 to 7 years ago, somewhere around in there. Because you realize that form of music, it was popular then, but now I feel it kind of makes people cringe when they hear it a little bit, you know?
Maybe it's a bit overdone these days, or like, I think it's just so much nostalgia with that sort of stuff that like, but it's like people are a bit over it and want something a bit more innovative and something more original.
And now what's popular is the Ed Sheerans of the world, you know?
Those guys are doing well.
More like with an acoustic vibe, or I feel like it's more of a chill vibe.
It is.
As we're approaching 2020.
Yeah.
You know? Because back in 2000, 2005, in that era, it was more like the crazier that you could be with your metal.
Alternative stuff was like...
Yeah, that was on the rise. That was...
Yeah, I love alternative rock and stuff.
But now it's kind of like come back a notch and come back to the chill.
Yeah, I remember an album that was in 2000, Diorama, Silverchair. Do you know that album?
Oh, I've heard of Silverchair. Yeah, I know this one guy who always talks about. That band.
Daniel Johns is a singer. He's actually on my musician wall. He is Daniel Johns. Where is he? He's third. So all the way on the right, third down.
Oh yeah.
And the guy in the middle, that's Silverchair.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's probably the only band photo I've actually got up there, which is funny. But he's a massive influence on me, bro. Daniel Johns, great singer. But in 2000, brought out this album. They started out doing grunge stuff, like very Nirvana-esque stuff, like very. He started at 14, bro. He had a song that was like big in America and stuff because Nirvana was like this thing. And he released an album in 2000. He released a few different albums, like 3 albums before it. Yeah. It was very alternative in 2000. It was very like orchestral, it's sort of experimental, and like I think I was in that wave of like that sort of alternative music. Right. So have you adapted to the acoustic stuff of like the Ed Sheerans of the
I wanted to add to that what you were saying. It's so true, because remember how Linkin Park was when they first started in like 2000 or 2001 with Hybrid Theory. That sound that they had, that very rock kind of. They weren't too heavy, you know, but it was more of that rock. Now I've seen videos of them now. Can we say these names on here?
Well, you know, let's just say it, and I can cut it out. I'll find it.
Yeah. Mike Shinoda.
Yeah. I think you can say that.
You can
surely
say
something.
Mike
I think so.
Yeah.
Surely.
If, we don't know with copyright issues.
I'd like to believe that you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd really like to.
But now I think I saw him doing a reaction video to some of his early work and people reacting to that.
Okay.
And like the reactions just weren't there for rock these days with the kids, you know? But like with their more mellow, chill stuff, they were all feeling it. And he was saying that if we make a song like we made back then today, people would probably just.
It's like, did you see that movie that came out yesterday? It's like a Beatles
Lion King
movie. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen Lion King, but
I watched Lion King. Honestly,
what do you think about Lion King, man?
Lion King, man, like I think they did a similar thing with what they did with Aladdin.
Yeah.
Which is they stick to the original, pretty close to the original. Because I feel like they know that people don't like it when you try and change it up, a classic like that, and then you fail.
Right.
So they're not even going to take that risk, and I think they're just going to literally revamp with like CGI effects, great visuals.
Because that was
revamp it and just do the same thing for the next generation of kids. And probably
that was one of my favorite movies as a kid, man.
Dude,
Lion King,
movie.
And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. You know.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not the only one, bro.
Hey, you got your guitar?
I do.
Let's do a little jam.
Let's do a little jam.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Right, we're gonna do the freestyle section, okay? So this is the segment that we're gonna start. This is called. I don't actually have a name. Do you have any suggestions?
I don't actually have a name either. We'll just call it that, and then we'll be good.
We'll call it freestyling for no one.
Freestyling to the skies.
Freestyling to the skies.
No. Hey, to go along with the fucking.
I think that's gonna pop up here.
Yeah, to go along with the thumbnail or something.
That's the thing.
Right? Yeah.
And so let's start it off. And so basically.
Oh no! We're freestyling.
How this segment goes is everyone that comes on has to at least try to freestyle. Dude, you can do 30 seconds.
I can't even do that.
But no, the thing is, you actually are a musician, so there's going to be some people who come on here who, bro, they're not even musicians.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to do that, you know what I mean? So, dude, you can do it. You're a musician. You're a busker. You're out there. people look to you and they are actually
Hey,
inspired.
I gotta protect my name here. I gotta.
Alright?
You know what I
You
mean?
gotta come with some bars.
Okay, so you're saying I gotta come out with bars.
I'm gonna beatbox and I wanna hear some bars.
Fuck this. I can't do it, bro.
Oh, you can't do
I
it?
can't fucking do it.
Come on, you can do it.
I ain't gonna beatbox.
No, I'm gonna beatbox.
No, wait. I'll beatbox and you rap.
Alright, come back.
Alright, hold on.
We'll do that.
Let me take off my damn coat. Take off my damn coat.
You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. B-Daniels, you're saying, how can I sit here on my throne
Yeah.
in the talk with Yorke Empire and just demand that you sit here and freestyle for me?
Yeah.
Like, who am I?
Who are
do
you,
I think I
mate?
am?
Who are you, mate?
So I think, like, you're right, let's flip it. I should prove that I can do it before I start pointing fingers, you know what I mean? So you can beatbox.
Oh shit, this is a bad idea.
Cool. I just want a simple beat and, like, let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is completely unscripted.
Oh fuck. Ready?
Yeah. Chilling with B.Daniels and my hair is yellow, spicy, eat the habanero. Oh yeah, cause he's a crazy fellow. He's a mystery, he's hidden in a tree. Cause he likes organic leaves, like a koala, yeah, he got freed. Yeah, he got the means to do the damage. Oh yeah, B.Daniels is a savage. Hey. Alright, there you go.
Oh shit.
There you go, I did it. Was that, you're here as a witness, was that off the cuff?
That was. Alright.
That was off the cuff, my friend.
I'll give it to you.
I did it for you because now I've proved myself, so
Yeah.
next time, you know, if people doubt me, I'll say, watch the B.Daniels interview, dude.
Yeah.
Because you're going to see some crazy shit.
Yeah, that's it, man. You're gonna see some fire.
Alright, let's get into it, B.Daniels. What inspires your music, bro? Like maybe just give me a rundown of some of the latest songs you've written, maybe some of your newest material. Just talk about it, you know? And the process, how it's different now from when you first started maybe busking and writing, how you write now compared to back then. Because I feel like your songs have evolved.
Yeah, I feel like they've evolved a little bit. There's a different style. The new album that I have out is like, it has a hard rock edge to it. And but that was more of like going back in time and you know, going through all the influence I had. But now I feel like going forward, I'm past all the hard rock, and now my influence is more like, you know, acoustic artists. I've really come to like Ed Sheeran, as bad as that sounds. I don't know why that sounds bad.
Dude, he's a super talented guy, man. Dude, you gotta respect what he's doing.
Yeah, because a lot of people would hear that and they're like, you know, they would just hear.
Dude, people jump onto that, like, and I used to do this when I was younger. I used to be like judgy of music and think that I listened to like better music and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like I'm listening to like tall, obscure stuff, so I'm like I have a better taste in music than people. And I used to sort of not like pop music because but I was just on the bandwagon.
I've embraced the Ed Sheeran, man.
Definitely, bro. That's
because
great.
this man will.
You should, man. You should.
If you can loop Photograph, if you watch a video of him doing Photograph live, and I think it was the Jingle Bell Ball or something like that, and you can do everything he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, with a looper, that's pretty awesome. Just,
dude, and let's be real with looping. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like pretty certain that looping is like just an impressive way to put yourself out there musically, and like I feel like buskers get more money, perhaps more attention when they're busking because it is something different.
But see, if you're just not a good artist or something and you try looping, that's probably a bad idea. You probably want to work on things before you go out.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, are you doing it because you want to actually refine something and work on something and have a cool product that's like, hey, here's something I've worked on and developed and put like, you know, blood, sweat and tears into and care about? Or are you just like, I'm just getting like a setup because I know that attracts
or because
money.
Because it attracts money, or because I've seen this other busker do it, you know.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you've seen someone else do it, you think it's cool.
Yeah.
That's how you start it.
That's how you start, and you know, you get your influence.
Yeah. Because I feel like I'm figuring out a lot of stuff now that like about music that I didn't really realize back in the day, like how you make it, like how it is so limitless, how it really is so boundless, and learning how to actually tap into your emotions, like, and actually just sort of translating that into music.
Yeah.
Like, because you get better and better at it, right?
Yeah. If you're committed to becoming better, and looking at your past and what you can improve on, you're gonna get better.
Yeah.
You really are. But like, if you just play music as a hobby and you don't really care if you get, you know, better or not, or you're, I don't know, just messing around, you're not gonna get.
Hey,
You know, you got to put in the work.
You gotta put in the hey, and it depends what you want from music, bro. Because like some people, like I like to go to certain open mics and stuff, and there's people who just write music at home. They're not really writing it for massive crowds. They're not. Like, I'll be honest. When I'm trying to write music these days, it's not my main priority, but I am aware that I want it to be accessible. Yeah. Because on some level, I also want to make a living from it. But that's not the main priority.
You want people to.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah. You want it to be marketable to the people. You want it to be something that people enjoy, because in turn, it makes you happy, that it makes them happy, and you're selling a product as well.
Absolutely. It's just, and that product is yourself, like in a way, and like and your creation, like you as an artist.
Yeah. Man.
But I love it, man. Like I feel like if you can connect with more people.
Yeah.
Like as well, if you have a genuine intention under that, like this is the thing. Because you can just like be like, I want to connect with everyone so that my bank fills up and I can go fucking buy a car and just be selfish as fuck, and that's what I want. But I feel like if your intention is you want to connect with as many people as you can so that you can impact people in a positive way.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it's like now you can go crazy on that thing.
Yeah.
And it's like
I feel like that's the way to go
into the world.
I feel like that's the way to go.
And I feel like that gives you more strength, because when you're going through those tough times, maybe when you're trying to put a riff together or you're just doubting yourself if you're even that good, you can think about the real mission, which is trying to help people. And I feel like that's a way more like strong thing to cling on to pull you through than just like, oh, I want to fucking get it.
Yeah, because trust me, I've had some hard times as a musician. I mean, there was one point where I had a guitar with me pretty much everywhere I went, but I stopped playing and stopped caring about making or recording music or doing videos or this and that. There was a time where I really didn't care anymore. Like, I pretty much gave up. Yeah. And, you know, where was I going with this?
So you stopped playing? Like, you actually stopped playing altogether?
Yeah, I did stop playing for a while. There was probably a period of like 3 to 5 years where that happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a good break.
Yeah, so, but sometimes you need the break, you know?
Yeah.
And
to appreciate it.
Yeah, sometimes you need that time away, and when you come back, you know your mistakes. They're still fresh in your mind. Well, not fresh. Oh fuck. Edit that out.
Yeah, it's gone. So what you're saying is that like you come back from a 3 to 5 year break, and I've experienced this in like smaller breaks that I've had and stuff.
Yeah.
And you come back and it's almost like you've got a more developed brain in some ways too, and like you understand a little bit more like the process. You're not so caught up in the process that you can actually step out and go like, oh, that's how you do it. It's simple.
Yeah, and you listen to like CDs that you've done in the past or songs, and these songs are pretty much stuck in your head. You've gone over for years like, oh, you know, I really don't like that, and this is why. You know, this part makes me cringe. You know, or this chord doesn't sound right.
I've got some trash. Right, you know? I've got some trash on YouTube, bro. Like, you look at my early stuff, you know, and I've got some. Yeah. Like for me, some people wouldn't say that it's trash, but for me, like what you're saying, when I listen to it, it does make me want to cringe. But I try and just be like, that's cool though, because it is my journey, and that's sort of like
it is part of you. But it's like, man, for me, I'm just like, okay, I know what I did. We're taking a fresh start. You know, gonna you know, whatever new songs I make.
So did you stay musical in that break, or did you just like? And
no,
and why do you think? Why do you think you needed such a decent break from music?
Well, because, you know, kind of going back to what you were saying about, you know, affecting people or getting people to listen to it, you know what I mean? Not that many people were listening to my stuff back then. I don't know if they are now, but
dude, I'm sure there's more people listening now. Like, you know, you've gotten a lot better, so
yeah. But no, not a whole lot of people were listening to it, and I had like really high hopes of, you know, getting big stages and
so you like
getting
had
to that
dream.
big stage. Yeah, I had a big dream, and like I just felt like going to college was kind of, when I did that, I kind of gave up on my dream a little bit.
Yeah,
you know.
And can we talk about that, bro? Because I think I do like to talk about mental health and like and just real stuff like that. And I think giving up on your dreams for me, if I was to give up on my dream, like you did, and you come back to it, if I was to do that now, what you did in the past, like I would be depressed, bro, for sure. I know that.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. Like I worked at a bottle at one point. I was playing less music, and I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know, so like.
I mean, there have been points, man, especially, you know, just coming out of that period. I mean, what was it? Like, right out of college, I had to work at a pizzeria. And I'm like, man, I have a degree and I'm working at a pizzeria, you know.
And that's common, right? Like that.
And then UF called me and they asked me for a donation. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. You're asking me for a donation? I'm working at a pizzeria right now. And like that was...
And I've got $100,000 debt or whatever. Yeah.
No, at that point it was only 30.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know where I was going.
Who's US for?
UF is University of Florida.
Oh, okay. And they want a donation. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I thought it was like a charity, like some charity
No.
calling you up for donations.
No. But yeah, I was just coming out of that, and you know, then I wrote, what was it, Bartender? Yeah, Bartender.
Yeah, that's a cool song, bro.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, and
It's fun.
that's pretty much what kicked it off again.
Yeah.
You know, I was jamming with my good friend Dave, and he's a drummer who was signed to Century Media Records at some point. Can we say all this? I don't even know, like...
I'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out, man. Hey, just bleep it out, bro, or something.
Yeah, I'll bleep, yeah. No, look, I do need to do that as well, and like, maybe you realise this as a YouTuber too, that there's a lot of regulation going on at the moment.
Yes.
And it's like...
Yeah, there's a lot. Like,
I'm not aware of a lot of it, dude. Like, I'm throwing shit at a wall right now.
Hey, think about it. What sticks,
bro.
Yeah. But if you go out, say busking, right, and you bring your camera and you come back and you edit all the footage and you're like, okay, this is great. You post it on YouTube and you're like, all right, cool, the views are rolling in. You got like 100 views. And then all of a sudden it says copyright claim. It's like, even if you're able to monetize on any of your videos, because you have to meet a certain threshold of subscribers now,
it's like
they would demonetize that video because you're using copyrighted material.
And that's like people putting up like 2-3 hours worth of content like in one big clip, and that whole thing's getting demonetized because they played like 5 seconds of
in
some
the
song,
intro,
you know,
like
and the whole 3 hours when it gets demonetized. But I guess it's maybe shaping the way that we make content. Like it's maybe not giving people as much freedom. You know, so it's limiting people more. Because there's more regulation, and it's like maybe people are less creative than they could be because...
Did you hear about, like, I forget who it was, but somebody was trying to copyright a chord progression. I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? You can't do that.
Speak on that. What do you think about that?
I don't really know too much about it. I saw a headline.
No, but how you felt about that. Like, speak on like how you felt because someone was getting sued or something for trying to copyright a chord progression.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel about it.
Can you own a chord progression? Like, I guess in some ways you can, but
I mean, technically, I guess. I don't know,
technically
man.
you can.
I really don't know. I mean, it's kind of stupid because... That's just it. It's freaking stupid, man.
Bro, this is sort of my vibe on it, right? Tell me what you think about this. This is sort of my take on that sort of stuff. This is my raw, under the layer view of like really like art and stuff like that in some ways. I just don't really believe that you can actually, like, I get that we have created a system to do it, but I don't think... with what music really is and what like art really is, anyone can actually ever own it. And I feel like when someone makes something and puts it out there, and I feel like there's a big connection between the artist and the people who look at the art or receive the art, because I feel like it's almost like you both need each other for it to work. Yeah. Like it's not like some people would say it's not really art until people have started to look at it or interpret it. Right. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just a thing in your room. But once it's out there, and people start to have ideas on it and different perspectives of what it is, then it's like art in a way. And that's one view, but I don't really think you can really ever own art, but I get that you can legally. Yeah,
and now the thing is like, it would be like copywriting it wouldn't be the same as copywriting like a color or something.
Well, what's next, bro? You know, because like, honestly, every musician is copying other musicians to get where they're at. Like, no musician... Maybe there's some rare occasions, but no one's sitting there listening to no music and then just and then becoming a superstar.
Like, think about it. Ed Sheeran's Galway Girl, the chorus to that is the same exact chord progression as Living on a Prayer, the pre-chorus.
Right.
It really is.
There's only so many combinations of chords that you can really...
There's only so many combinations.
So, like,
when this is why it's kind of like, what? You're gonna... Copyright what?
Yeah. Do you think that encourages the growth of different genres? Because I feel like there's so many subgenres to music these days, especially with like what you're talking about. Like I've seen a lot of heavy music subgenres, man. Like there's death metal, there's like you know black metal, there's like pirate metal and shit. Bro.
Pirate metal.
There's like prog metal. There's like you know and then there's all combinations of those things. And then there's like gent and stuff like that too.
Oh, gent, yeah. I like gent.
I like gent, bro. Have you heard of 12-Foot Ninja?
No, I haven't. I don't listen to these guys. Like, I just kind of like to listen to gent for about 10 seconds.
Yeah. Wait, these guys are good. 12-Foot Ninja. They mix it up with like jazz and stuff, and the transitions.
Oh wait, maybe.
They're from Melbourne, dude.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
Oh, sick.
Dude, I got kicked out of one of their gigs because I went to see my mate's band.
Getting too hype, huh?
Dude, I get hype. I do I get hype.
Hey.
What are some of your favourite Australian like slang words or Aussie sayings? Because I know that you fuck with it. Yeah, you love
bloody
it.
okay. Yeah. Bloody oath.
Yeah.
You already know.
That's a good one. That's
Shit, what else?
What else you got?
I don't know if we just start talking all this like.
Yeah. You just like the Aussie, like you like it.
I like
you
the fucking Aussie.
You like the bloody accent, man.
That's it, mate.
You really like
I like the
Aussie
fucking Aussie accent.
You don't like it, mate.
What's different about the Aussie accent? I feel like we've got quite deep accents and stuff.
I feel
Is that
like I can't really hear the difference between an Aussie accent and a British accent. I really can't. I really can't.
Oh, true.
But I could tell the difference between your accent, and a fucking Irish man, you know?
Okay, that's bleeding obvious.
Yeah.
Alright. But English and Aussie sounds, I suppose, it makes a lot of sense. Especially SA, dude, because there was massive English settlement. I reckon I already told you this stuff.
I think you did.
There was a big English settlement in SA, so it makes sense that there's a bit more English sounding. Cool. Like, well, I want to ask you, what's going on with you? Like, before we wrap up, like, what's going on with you musically these days? Like, what's your plans for the next, end of the year or whatever?
Music these days, I just plan to travel around Australia. Adelaide's my home base, and just kind of like busk in each city that I visit. So Melbourne is next week. Gonna do that, and I think Brisbane in September. I really don't have any set plans,
Killer.
Other than that,
But you're just living this crazy life.
Just living it. I want to sell CDs.
Yeah.
Get the music out there. Make people aware of the B.Daniels brand.
Oh yeah.
Hell
yeah. Let me ask you, what do you love about Australia?
What do I love about Australia?
Yeah. I know you love this place.
There's so much, man. There's so much.
Yeah. Big love, bro.
Thanks so much. Where do I even start?
Yeah, no, fair enough, man. I know what you're saying. There's a lot going on here.
I haven't seen the beaches in summer yet, but I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
That's one. Not a fan of the Vegemite.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait.
Hold on. That's staying.
No.
Have you tried it?
We gotta get rid of that.
Have you tried it?
I think I just pissed off all of Australia.
Blasphemer. No.
Well, here's the thing.
We know people don't like it, bro.
Here's the thing.
We know people don't like it. Trust me. And I get it.
But like a lot of it is what I'm saying. Like I'm not a fan of that, but maybe like a little bit
with butter.
With butter.
Yeah. On toast.
Maybe on toast.
Have you had a cheesy white scroll?
Yes, I have.
Do you like it with cheese?
That was good.
Cheese is good with it, bro.
Like
that's a little tip.
Yeah,
so
Vegemite's not all bad, the music scene I love here, man.
Can you speak on that just real quickly, the music scene? Like, what's it like? What's been your experience with the music scene like?
Music scene here, there's actually a busking scene.
Yeah.
There's always gigs happening here in Adelaide.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more lively and vibrant, and people care about it a lot more than they do. I feel like anywhere I've been in the States.
So we're very lucky here, you'd say.
Although Nashville was one of my favorite cities musically, in the United States. But
Nashville, who's that the home of?
Nashville?
Yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee, man.
Yeah, but is that where they make Jack Daniels?
I don't think it's in Nashville. Wait. No, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But they do make it in Tennessee.
I do make it in Tennessee. Yeah. Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey.
What a song.
Ooh, yeah.
Alright, dude, well, hey, if there's anything you want to plug, like, I guess just your social medias and stuff like that.
Yeah, B.Daniels official. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
Mm.
anything else.
And your plan is basically like I'd say follow the story, because it's going to be interesting how this story unravels.
Yeah, follow the story. I'm going to be doing interesting things.
Yeah.
Going interesting places.
You're going for 100. You've done 50 busking sessions now. Are you going to go 100?
I think I'm going to go 100. I think
Yeah?
I can make it. What do you
All
think?
right, dude, no, you can
It took me
definitely make
4
it.
months to do 50.
You can
so.
definitely make it. It's just a matter of,
Yeah. And hey,
are you going to go back? Like, you're going to have to go back.
I'm going to have to, well, here's the thing, man. I meet permanent residency requirements already. So
you said that.
I could, if I wanted to, go
Sure,
for that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
You love it, bro.
I love it. I love it.
This would be a dream, eh?
Hey,
That's
it
sick.
would, man. That'd be sick. But I
You
also
found yourself as a busker in this place, man. You really found another side of yourself. And it's
But
come
here's
alive.
the thing, man. Like with busking, you kind of just cruise on by.
Mm.
Like I don't feel like you make too much.
Mm. Yeah, that's true.
You know, you just kind of make what you need.
So do you have a plan that you can like try and optimize or like capitalize or create more revenue so that you can do more stuff?
It's hard because there's only certain things that you can do. You know, I feel like a cap on busking. You can't like go over a certain amount. I feel.
True, but can't you incorporate couldn't you try and get a bit of a setup and like actually try and start doing other gigs?
Well, I would really like that, but I'd also like to just have I think a normal job too and just do all of this stuff as well in
true.
addition.
Cool.
You know,
I like
is that being too greedy or is
No.
that?
Dude. All you're saying is that you wanna work and
I want to work and like here's the thing.
use your
man.
skills to give yourself a good life. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, and I feel like, fuck, what was I gonna say, bro?
But you're gonna get a job. You're gonna get a job.
Yeah.
And busk on the side. It's smart. Dude, the thing is, if you've got multiple skills, you can actually have the opportunity to do multiple things and have multiple streams of revenue. Why wouldn't you capitalize on that? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. Yeah. All right. So as far as getting a job and all that, that's the mundane thing that I want to do to make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want music to be that thing that you love, that you go out and it's special to you, and you're just like, all right, cool, we're doing this for the people. This is gonna be a good time. Make a little bit, yeah. That's like the cherry on top.
100%.
But I don't want to have to fully rely on busking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
It's possible.
Makes sense.
You could live that
It's
way.
possible.
But will that mundane job for cash turn into busking? Which you know what I mean? Like if you do it too much, I feel like you would get sick of it after some point in time. And
I do know what you're saying. Like I wouldn't say I'm 100% getting sick of it, because I am just like doing
but
weekend
yeah,
gigs.
you're fucking working your ass off, man. You're out there every day almost.
I'm trying to go as hard as I can, man. But I'm in a weird place because I'm trying to take a bit more time to actually like do more tech related stuff. So like more editing, as well. So it's like splitting my time up. But I am all getting a bit to a point where I just feel like I'm playing so many covers, which I love. But I do want to push being an original musician, and so I do need to find time to actually just make original music and stuff.
Yeah.
So and it's like.
And you
Well,
quit your
so-
job to do music, isn't that right?
I did, bro. Definitely. Yeah, bro. I was doing sales.
That's pretty awesome.
Thanks, man.
That's sick.
I was doing sales. Like I'm a bit of an advocate of people quitting their shitty jobs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, for real.
but it's like they
like-
still need the money, so it's like I'll just put up with them. I'll put up with the boss.
And I get that 100%. And I wouldn't ever like tell someone to go quit their job if it was going to completely fuck them or something like that.
Yeah.
But I am for mental health reasons an advocate of people like getting out of toxic jobs that like
Yeah,
they hate.
that is true.
They hate.
That's true.
Like go do something else, man. Like find something that's not as shitty.
Yeah.
Like there's other and I get it's not as simple as just getting work, but we both know, dude. Like we've done different things. You can create opportunities for yourself.
And like
I
hated
you gotta believe it's
construction,
possible.
man. I hated construction, bro. Like it was making me money, but I hated like almost every day of my life. It sucked. So I know what you're saying.
For real, bro. For real.
So it's like you got to be doing something you want to do and that you love.
Yeah.
It's important.
Something that you can at least tolerate, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That doesn't make you hate yourself or depressed. You know.
Yeah.
Cool, man. I reckon that's a
So
pretty
cool
way to finish it up. So just
That's pretty deep
B.Daniels.
stuff right there. Yeah.
That was a good way to finish it, man. I like that.
Yeah, man.
B.Daniels,
Oh,
thank you
yeah.
so much for coming on Talk with Yorke.
All right. Talk with Yorke. Follow him.
Yeah.
Check out all his stuff that's gonna be right here in the middle.
Yeah, you plugging me,
Right,
bro.
yeah.
You're kind man.
This is an original tune. expectations far too demanding of us. I hear you keep telling me, change it all around, baby, guess what? I can't go on like this, no, no, 'cause I've reasoned one thing's missing, love, no secrets, peace of heaven now. It's shining bright, your halo, been searching for an angel. It moves us all this, find